Oh, Netflix. Yes, God's greatest gift to mankind and man's greatest pastime. Which is also as important as the ozone layer. We should probably start taking care of that as well, guys. If you're anything like me, then you've probably gotten tired of dying on Apex Legends over and over again because someone in EA thought the Mozambique was a great idea. It really isn't. Nope. You probably decided to switch to your smart TV, maybe pull out your phone, and you thought to yourself, you know what? I'm gonna go watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for the third time over on Netflix, because why the hell not? Instead of doing something like my goddamn homework. But suddenly you open it up and you see Umbrella Academy on the front page right there in front of you, and you're just like, what is this? And you never asked for it, but Netflix gave it. So you check it out anyway, you Google it, and you find that Gerard Way, the lead singer of My Chemical Romance, actually wrote the story for this thing. And you're just like, wow, I'm definitely watching that one. And you know, the funny thing is, I'm the only one who uses my Netflix account, so how in the world did they find out more about me than my own parents? Once upon a time in October 2006, some guys over at Netflix launched the Netflix Prize, which offered $1 million for any hacker man to pull off a Mr. Robot and come up with a very effective recommendation system for them. Basically, Netflix wanted to know what you want, and they did that with the help of a bunch of computer nerds. And that's right, so be nice to your local computer science majors. You know, every time that recommended for Robert sliding thing shows up, you know that thing that you just slide it over on the homepage, I end up starting a new show for some reason, because I just see that something that interests me. I don't know, like maybe Baki or Hunter x Hunter, and Naruto, the whole 9 seasons just showed up, something like that, which is probably a good explanation as to why while everyone was being so obsessed with Bird Box, I just decided to watch some cyborg boxers beating each other up until like round 15 or whatever. By the way, you should check out Megalobox, a really good boxing anime. It really begs the question. Of course, Netflix can't let you watch everything at the same time. They suggest them, but how do they cater to 1 million subscribers worldwide? The short answer is algorithms. A bunch of numbers and codes and rules just all over the place that's hard for ordinary old me could understand. You could have to ask like a real programmer to make sure that you understand the whole concept of that thing. But with every search you put up, every show every episode of Daredevil you finish, that list of suggestions just goes bigger and bigger. If that sounds creepy to you, that's because it is. The Netflix system watches your every move, you know, and Joe Goldberg would be so proud of you guys. Netflix knows every show you watch, from every pause, every rate, every star, every thumbs up you give it. Every time you fast forward to your favorite part or bring it back 30 seconds back as you dropped your snack or whatever on the floor. Because in Netflix Prize, they used a rating system to measure the audience. What worked is the singular value decomposition, or SVD, not to be confused with the sniper rifle you play on Rules of Survival. A technique developed by math gods using algebra for basis. It's just a bunch of numbers and graphs that can be read using the viewer's actions. Now, if that sounded like some Black Mirror shit, then you're probably on the right path. All this came from a Greek dude named Pythagoras. So it's really nothing new. Times have evolved, so now they're able to determine what cultural product they're gonna have to make next for it to cater to 1 million people. With the evolution of technology comes with this changing definition of culture. And as Robin Williams said, one of the most complicated words in the English language is the word culture. You know, back then, my family and I used to go to Makati Square to buy those fake-ass Star Wars DVDs with the random Korean guy on the cover. Because who the hell wants to spend 400 pesos on the original when you can just LimeWire that, you know? But now you could just pull out your phone, you know, kick back and watch some weightlifting fairy Kim Bok-ju while you're at it. I think the last time I actually bought some hard DVD that's real fake-ass DVDs was a copy of Ben 10 Alien Force Season 2. And I don't think I even ever opened that thing after that, because I still had cable for that. Through the Netflix Prize, we became post-human, as we found another way to develop our culture with a mix of classic mathematical processes in a new understanding of cultural value for the future. And now as viewers, we got a lot of questions like, how do these algorithms even work? How does this affect us in giving new meaning to our culture? So the next time you find yourself binging on a show instead of doing your Pressy paper, remember you're not just bouncing from episode to episode. You're also bouncing on algorithms that you've never even heard of. So, with that, I bid you adieu. Now excuse me while I go cram my other obligations for college.